Hello everybody, I am here to show off a game. This game has been in development for quite a while. It's called Webcraft3D. It's a fork of Mindtest, as you can see here. This is the Mindtest logo. These are the developers of the Mindtest engine. But we also got a custom game here, so custom logo of our own. Now, you see this link right here, that's the official website. So if you go here, that's where you can download it. You can also download it at itch.io. I will put the link for itch.io in the description. And I will also be showing off. So first part of this is the servers. Now, of course, there is servers here, so there's a servers list. This contains servers where you can play. So these are just servers that are featured in here. So we got Woodboat Network, Pocketboat Network, or Pocketboat PE, which is basically a Minecraft Bedrock clone. And then there is Back to Alpha, which is a clone made for Minecraft Alpha 10 or 1.0.17_04 specifically. And the Woodboat Network is basically just a normal server with just a different texture pack. Now, besides that, there is also the default Webcraft game, which I will be showing off in just a second here. So as you can see, this has the full developers list of Mindtest. And then this is the website. The current version may say this, but the actual compiled version is 4.0.2, which is our release. I'm going to fix that later in the next update. 4.0.3 will fix this weird versioning problem, and it will also probably improve the overall server list and how it works. Also, how worlds work is, you see, you can make a world creative mode or survival mode, and these checkboxes, you can also host a local LAN server if you want to, so your friends can play with you if you're all on the same network. Of course, please tell me what you guys think of this. Anyways, let's get into the rest of this video. So first part is the world. So this is the default Webcraft game. Just wait for it to load here. And here we are. Now this runs relatively well on an Android device and on computer, even in the web browser. Yes, there is a web browser version of this game at webcraft.ethidec.org. So the way you saw the domain typed, just add webcraft in front of that, and then webcraft.ethidec.org, obviously, will take you to the browser version of this game. You can also play the browser version on itch.io directly. Now, this game works almost exactly like Minecraft, so you can farm, you can do stuff, but this goes towards more making it more like Minecraft Alpha. So there's not as many features as some other Minecraft clones. However, this is just to make a simple game that people can simply play and not be intruded upon by the major Minecraft updates. You don't have to go back a version. The game will just stay like this, but it will still get updates. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to fix bugs. Not bugs that people think are cool, but bugs that destroy gameplay. Other than that, this whole thing, if you all want me to add a server to the server list, I will gladly add that. So if you want to create a server, just use the default Mindtest server software. Or maybe I will put a server software that you can that is distributed and can be used. Anyways, besides all that, this right here, this game, works relatively well. Now, this texture pack is quite old. This came from the original Mindtest when it first released. It kind of gives me alpha vibes, especially with the fog turned up. And yes, this is the default fog level in the game. Turn it up if you want, but I recommend keeping it at this if you want to get the full experience this game aims to provide. Anyways, besides that, there is many ways to do stuff. Like, of course, you can get wood and all that. Not with... I don't have an axe, but... There we go. It can easily get wood. So, and you can craft that into jungle wood. Of course, Minecraft Alpha never had this. Like I said, there is only some things. This doesn't try to become just like Alpha. This aims to become mainly more like a game, but a lot like Alpha. So like it's a tiny bit different, but it's supposed to be. This clone, or rather this game, I don't know why I called it a clone, but this game works pretty good on all devices in the web browser. This should work on a Chromebook. You can play this on Chromebook, or you can play it on any other device. You can play it on an Android device. You can't play it on Apple devices yet, but you can play it on Android. And you can play it on computers. You can also play it on desktop. You can play it from the web browser on desktop. This game is mainly built for web browser, but I built an Android version because I don't want to leave my fellow Android users out here. Sorry, Apple users. The ecosystem you're in is just a little too hard for me at the moment. So maybe give me a few minutes, anyone who is watching this video who's an Apple user at the moment. If you have a computer, a MacBook, play the web browser version. And I'd be more than happy to go to specifications and add tons more stuff. So like if you guys have a specific feature to request to add, I can easily do that. Or if you get the phone version, you can actually take the stuff inside of the app, modify that, and then just zip the app back up, and then boom, you basically got your own full game for the thing. You could just install that back on the phone. Other than that, this whole thing should work just fine on any other devices. If you can somehow compile this, yes, this game is also open source, so my GitHub has it. Also, there's many biomes, unlike Alpha. And this game has many types of flora, fauna. There's also animals and birds. And sea life. There's no creepers. At least I don't think so. Maybe there is. I'm not really sure. But there is definitely other animals. There is mobs, like zombies. Those exist. I'm not sure about the creepers part of everything, but besides that, there's also different ways you can generate terrain. So like the 134 seed universally works with all the generators to make the exact seed I got, but you know. Other than that, of course, you can build and stuff. There's no crafting benches, as you can see. There is a 3x3 crafting grid here. There's no... You don't have to do everything like you do in Minecraft. Nothing here is really completely Minecrafty. However, this version works relatively well on the phone. Also, if you guys please play the servers. Those cost money to host. Now, for people who are new to using this, I will show you something cool. So if you don't like your touchscreen layout, you can change it. So for example, if I wanted to touchscreen up here, I'm going to add a button. So, and you wanted your chat button right here. So say you wanted more of a Minecrafty layout. You can easily add that. And of course, when you go too close, this will tell you. And also, you can basically move these anywhere. So let's say I wanted this stuff up here. Let's try not to touch these. So I just wanted to move everything around like this. And I just click done. I can play the game, and then just watch what happens. And then look at that. Boom. Now this may look a little weird, because it kind of is. So I'm going to turn off debug options real quick. And boom. Here we are. We got basically a fully Minecraft style. Now, if you guys actually have a preferred screen layout, now I need everybody to tell me on if they want me to change the layout, but if you have a request to change the layout, please tell me and show me how exactly you want the layout made. Everybody has to show me how you would like, and if we get one layout that everyone agrees to... Oh, I guess we do have creepers. Well, anyways, besides that, if anyone wants a way, like a specific way to lay out, everybody has to agree on it. I will put that as the default layout. You can go ahead and change it to however you want for now. And yes, the layout will remain changeable. I don't know why I said for now, but anybody can change it to however they want it. So this game is definitely a pretty good game to start with. If you can't afford Minecraft, this is an alternative. This game works on every device. Almost. I mean, it works on all the major desktop platforms, and it works on Android. It just needs a web browser to be run, or a phone, an Android phone. Now, for Apple devices, I don't have a working build yet. I will try to do that, but I will not be putting it on no app store. So you might have to jailbreak your phone if you're in the US, or if you are in Europe, you can freely install it from probably an alternative app store. Or you might be able to freely install it yourself just directly with the file. I'm not exactly too sure on how I'm going to do this completely yet, but this is just basically the alpha version. If you could see from the debugs, it is the alpha version. This is 4.0.2 alpha of the game. Now, it's not going to remain alpha forever, but of course it is at the moment. Now, there's also many other things. So, for a toggle, you can... This is how you work. So, like, this game doesn't have default creative mode as Minecraft players know it. So, the way it works is you can toggle fly, you can toggle fast mode, you can toggle no clip, or you can show the debug menu. You can even change your camera, like I'm doing right now. Or you can make your range view infinite. Now, this one's not recommended. This destroys the alpha field a little bit. Oh, and I just died. So, I'm going to turn that back on. The fog gives the game its appearance that's actually appealing, in my opinion. Now, everyone has their own different opinions, but I just don't recommend it. Anyways, if you want to play this game, check it out from the links in the description. And anyone who enjoys Android games, see you next time. When I do my next update, I will post another video. Also, it will be included on the devlog on the itch.io page from the link in the description. See y'all next time. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.